So the next range of movements that we're going to do, because on the previous video we did Surya Namaskar A and B, now we go into the standing postures, and they always start from the Samasthiti position. Alright, so find your Ujjayi breath. One pace, back from the front of the mat, feet together, hands down by the sides. Drishti point, gaze point, end of the nose, like a cross-eye position, like this. Come into Ujjayi breath, a little bit of an oceanic sound in the back of the throat. We go to Padangusthasana. So with Padangusthasana, grab your hands onto your hips, jump, shoulder width apart, looking towards the sky, exhale, come down. It's called big toe posture, so you grab the big toe with the index finger and the middle finger, and then you pull yourself and you do 5 breaths here. Elbows split to the side, push down with your big toes and pull up with the fingers into that position. Lots of hamstring exercises in this Ashtanga series, so do not fear if you feel it the next day. Keep pulling up. 4 breaths there. Push the knees back, make sure you straighten as much as you can, pull the head in. Inhale into this flat back position, straighten the arms out, look long. Good, and then we go into Padastasana, so hands under the feet. Lift up the feet, hands drop underneath. From there, it depends on how much flexibility you've got. You need to keep it bending your knees, keep it bending your knees. Elbows out, pull underneath again, 5 breaths. Ujjayi breath, all the way to the back of the throat. Push the knees back, breathe into it. 4 breaths. Exhale, 5 breaths. Okay. Release the hands, place them onto the hips, rise back up to the top position. Feet come together, hands come down into Samasthiti, back into that Ujjayi breath. Regulate the breath. Good. Next one we're going into is Utthita Trikonasana. So extended triangle pose. So we step back with the right hand, both hands come out. We always come towards the back of the mat, alright? Because we always want to finish towards the front when we start with, when we stretch into the left. So hands out to the side, slight bend through this front knee. Now what you need to try and do is try and keep the arms parallel to the floor, draw down the shoulders, reach out to the front and then revolve down. Now if you can grab onto your big toe, a little bit like we did with that Padangusthasana, and then rotate to the top. If you can bring your hand down to the floor, and you're always trying to pull this left hip backwards, okay, and rotate up. Should start to feel a great stretch through the adductors on that front leg. Spread the fingers apart, look at the thumb. One last breath. If you can't do any of them, you can also come onto your shin. So rise back up towards the top, switch the feet through, reach over to the front again. I like going palm down, hands directly above each other, and rotate that body every time you exhale into Ujjayi breath. Settle into the posture, get the most out of it. This will prepare you for the next one. Back foot's at about a 45-degree angle. Really helps you out to get into this position. Good, we come back up towards the top. We go towards the rear of the mat again, because we're going into Avrita Trikonasana, which is twisted triangle pose. Right hand on the hip, left hand into sky. Now, you can reach through to the outside of this right foot. If you can't manage that, feel free to come onto the shin again. Or if you've got a block, and this is the same as the last pose, you can put it either side of the foot and use that as a little bit of a support system. Right hand comes into the sky. Breathe into it. 4, 5 Ujjayi breaths. 4, 5. move through these. Move the head first, it'll give you more balance. Turn through back to the front of the mat. Right hand into the sky. Also by shifting this foot back for 45 degrees, it'll allow you to get over a little bit more. Come forwards. Reach for the outside of the foot. Rotate up. Look up at the thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more, 5. Move the head, great. Rotate up to the top. Back into Samasthiti, hands down by the sides. Okay. Come into, again, 2 different postures. We've got the extended and we've got the twisted version. Parasvakonasana. Now, what I want you to do from here, same thing again, reach back with the right foot. Turn the feet to the rear. Parasvakonasana. Like Warrior 2, you're drawing down the shoulders. But this time, when we go into this position, I want you to revolve down, very similar to the same way as we did on the Trikonasana. And you make sure that your heel of your right hand is in line with the heel of the right foot. And you push out through the back foot and look up again. Revolve that whole body. Look at the top thumb. Hold there, 5 breaths. 3, gone. 4, 5. Rotate all the way up to the top. Turn towards the front of the mat. Back into Warrior 2 again. 90-degree angle. This front leg. Extend over. Look at the thumb. You can even use the leg and the arm where there's a little bit of a vice, and you push the knee out and push the arm in towards each other. And that creates this balance between the two. 5 breaths there. 4, 5. Rotate back towards the top. We go for Parasvakonasana. And this is the twisted version. Now what you can do, you can reach round, left elbow to the outside of right knee, right hand stacks through, and then you push into the right knee with the left elbow, rotate up towards the sky. That's it, breathe into it. If you've got it in you, you can reach down to the outside of the foot. That's very difficult to do. Depends on the length of your arms as well, very much. And then again, look up towards that top thumb, using that front arm and front leg in balance with each other. Rotate round to the top, bend through the front knee. Again, right elbow to the outside of left knee, left hand stacks on top of right. So we're in this position, if you can't see from that angle. Rotate up towards the sky, make sure the back foot 45 degrees planted in. Again, if you want to go outside of the foot, you can reach over the top. Look at that thumb. One more breath. Slowly come back up to the top, back into Samasthiti. So from Samasthiti we're going to go into Prasarita Padottanasana, which is wide leg forward bend. 4 different variations of this. So we step back, again, a little bit like we did on the previous postures. We take our hands onto our hips, look up into the sky, exhale, forward fold. We come down, we place our fingers so they're in line with the toes. Draw the elbows in towards each other and then drop the head, 5 breaths there. Prasarita Padottanasana. Wide leg forward bend posture. Let the head drop through. Make sure that when you're in this position that you're not letting the toes slide out to the sides. Make sure your heels stay out, toes pointing towards each other. Push yourself in. Good. Keep in that position. After the 5 Ujjayi breaths, take the hands to the hips, rise up into the sky. Then from here, draw the elbows back, shift the hands a little bit. Look into the sky, inhale, exhale, forward fold. 5 Ujjayi breaths again. Two. Same position, you'll feel yourself ease into the stretch. 3. 4. Keep it going, you're doing well here. This is a huge amount of adductor and hamstring stretches here. Raise back up towards the top with the inhale as you move into the sky. Interlink the fingers behind the back in this position. And then drop the arms over the top of the head like so. So rather than having the heels of the hands together, just have it so you're interlinked with the fingers only. And then try and keep bending through the spine. Keeping your knees slightly bent, grounding into the floor. And imagine your feet are like a pair of scissors pulling towards each other, keeping that stability there within the inner groin. Remember, 5 Ujjayi breaths. Always come back to it. Keep it there. Breathe in and breathe out through the nose. Regulate that breath slowly. Okay, last variation. Inhale to top. Exhale, hands come down to feet. Index and middle finger again underneath the big toes. Pull the elbows out to the side. Pull the head through towards the gap in between the legs. Pull down, 5 breaths there. Ujjayi breath. The whole of the back body should be totally ignited at this moment in time. Lots of long stretches. This is usually a lot of the place where people need this development is through the hamstrings and through the back body or even the posterior chain of the body. We become really lazy through this part of the body when we sit at desks for long periods of time and posturing when we're on our phones or any other digital devices. Okay, rise up into the sky with the hands onto the hips. Turn towards the front of the mat, back into Samasthiti. Look at the end of the nose. We're going to Pasupattanasana, which is intense side stretch. Now again, it's a little bit of a tricky one. We step back, as we have on quite a few of the previous stretches, and we do the Namaste behind the back. Back foot 45 degrees, front foot towards the front of the mat. I'll show you the position here. So, hands together, like so. Keeping that position there. Try and square the hips off to the front of the mat. Inhale up to top, looking into the sky. Look long. Alright, don't bend yet. Last thing to come down. Gives you a little bit more control, head to knee. 5 breaths there. 2, 3, keep breathing. 4, 5. Rise up with the head. Turn towards the front of the mat. Same again. Assume that position. Same one. Pasupattanasana. Look up towards the sky. Intense side stretch. Look long. Exhale. Last thing to come down is the head. Going to some more balancing poses soon, which are really, really challenging. It'll probably take me a few times to film. Keep the head down, keep the head down. For the Ujjayi breath, keep the palms together. Be strict. 4, 5, raise up with the head towards the sky. And back in to Samasthiti again.
Get ready for these next balancy poses. Gaze point at the nose. Now this is where it gets a little bit more tricky. Yes, I am in a different t-shirt, alright, if you did notice. Switch from grey to blue. Now, I want you to do all these postures facing towards the front of the mat. I'm going to turn towards you just for the purpose of these next couple of postures, just so that you can have a better view of what's actually going on. Now, stay strong through the supporting leg for this. This is called Utthita Hasta Padangasthasana, alright, which is extended hand to big toe posture. Bit of a mouthful. Okay, I take my hands onto my hips. I squeeze my left bum cheek, draw the belly button in towards the spine, suck up through the pelvic floor, and try and find a fixed point. Stand on one leg, grab the big toe, like we've done on some of the previous postures, and we kick the leg out towards the front. That isn't it, there's a lot more to go. 5 Ujjayi breaths in all these positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly bring the head up. Leg goes out to the side. Gaze goes over to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back round to the front. Nearly lost it there. Lots of balance needed. Head down again for 1 breath. Rise back up with the head. Keep that balance. And then extend the foot out. 5 breaths. 1, 2. Keep it going. 3, it is hard. 4, foot up. 5, feet down into Samasthiti, staring at the nose. Alright, ready for the next foot. Hands onto the hips. Alright, grab through for the big toe. Extend the foot out to the front. Probably going to find you've got better balance on one side to the other. 5 Ujjayi breaths. 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly up with the head. Keep the balance there. Out to the side with the leg. Good, this depends on how much balance you've got. I'm looking at someone in a car here. To the side, out the window. Probably wondering what I'm doing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Back round towards the centre. Head down. 1 breath. Up towards the top. 5 breaths. 1, 2. Stay strong, keep that leg up. 3, 4, 5. Samasthiti. Well done. Onto Virikashasana, alright? Tree pose. Squeeze the bum cheeks on the left leg again. Create that stability. Bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left thigh. Hands come together into Namaste position. And then you rise the arms up above the head. You're not going to be able to see my arms here as they go out of shot. But squeeze your biceps in towards the ears. Spread the fingers out, same as usual. Push the right knee outwards. That's going to help start to activate through the left bum cheek as well. 3, 4, 5. Into Samasthiti again. Find your position. Hands onto hips. Sole the left foot to the inside of the right thigh. Left knee out to the side into Namaste. Draw the belly button in. Suck up pelvic floor. Inhale up. Into Ujjayi breath. Hold there, stay strong. Zone out, keep your gaze on one set point and almost come into a trance-like state. Keep holding there. Squeeze the biceps in towards the ears. 3, 4, 5. In Samasthiti again. Alright, find your way to the front of the mat. We go into the next part of the flow. Hands down by the side, set up.